How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new 2023 Nissan GTR, which honestly isn't really new at all. There's going to be no changes from the 2021 model year. If you remember correctly, here in America we actually didn't even get a 2022 GTR. So some of you guys may think to yourself like, all right, so there's no changes, why are you making a video about it? Well, that's not the important part. The important part is that the GTR is back for another year, when a lot of us, including myself, thought that it was pretty much done for this generation. Now, before we get into today's video, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you guys are new. Also, if you've already been subscribed, definitely be sure to click that little bell icon. As a smaller car channel here on YouTube that posts new content daily, it really does help me out a ton. But without further ado, guys, today we're going to be looking actually at two different articles here, essentially just kind of giving a brief overview of this new 2023 GTR. And also, this wasn't really like released by Nissan in some like newsletter or at some event or anything. It was essentially just put back on their website. So if you go on Nissan's website and you go into like their vehicle configurator and everything, you can actually build and price and order your GTR. I don't think you could technically order it from the website. You have to do that at a dealership, I'm pretty sure, but you get the point. Like, it's back on the configurator. The R35 is back for another year at least, and to be honest with you, I think that this is potentially going to be the last year of this generation. The R35 GTR has been around for 16 model years now in a row, and I just cannot see Nissan really investing that much more time and that much more money into extending this generation, when obviously they already, came out with a new Z. They're kind of moving forward with that evolution. I think that it's definitely near time to move ahead and come out with an R36 GTR. But in the same breath as me saying that, I also do have to say that I really do love the R35 GTR. One of my favorite reviews that I've done on the channel, and probably still the fastest car that I've ever driven, is that like 1300 brake horsepower GTR that I filmed like last year. If you haven't seen that video, definitely be sure to check that out. I'll leave that linked on top of the video right now. But anyways, looking ahead at this first article here, essentially it talks about kind of what I just said, how basically there's no real changes, but the main thing that this article highlights, and you can see it right in the title here, is that it's priced at basically $15,500 US. Now, if you actually go ahead and search up the 2021 GTR MSRP, it started at $113,500. So despite in the past 2 years how crazy the car market has been with COVID, with chip shortages, with all that stuff, the GTR still hasn't like really raised that much when it comes to prices. Now, obviously, that's not saying that this is going to be the final price of this GTR, especially when it comes to dealership markup fees. We all know how dealerships have been in the past like year or so. And yeah, I really hope that they don't like completely just overprice the hell out of these GTRs. But if this truly is the last model year and they're not like increasing in price by that much, this can definitely be a very worthy like investment car for any of you collectors out there. But anyways, looking ahead at this article, again, there's no reported changes to this 2023 GTR, and then it kind of just talks about what I said before, how it kind of skipped over the 2022 model year, and basically from the 2021 to the 2023 there's no real changes. Now here it goes into a little bit more details when it comes to the pricing. So the destination cost for these GTRs in the 2021 model year was right around $1,700 US, and this basically says that, again, this starting price of $15,500 is for the base level premium, and then the Nismo is going to come at almost $100,000 more, which in my opinion, that is pretty ridiculous. Honestly, if I was in the market for a GTR, the Nismo, for what it is, like, yeah, it's a Nismo, it's great. I just don't think that it's worth essentially double the price of like a regular GTR. Now, also in this sentence here, it basically says that adjusting for inflation in the past 2 years, because we all know how crazy that has been, the premium should actually cost around $130,000, which is basically right around $15,000 worth of savings for anyone who is interested, again, in that market, interested for a GTR. If any of you guys by any sort of chance are watching today's video and you have that sort of money to drop on a car and you were thinking about getting an R35 before they finish the generation off, now is your time. If I were you, I would run, not walk, to your nearest Nissan dealership, build and price your own GTR, configure it however you want. Definitely be sure to get it before, again, the generation dies off. Now here over in the second article, you could see that essentially it covers the same information. There's really nothing new here, except it does go over the actual horsepower numbers. So 565 for the regular premium GTRs, and then for the Nismo it's going to be an even 600 horsepower. It still has the famous 3.8 liter 24 valve twin turbo V6 that we all know and love. And honestly, that 565 number and that 600 even number, anyone who has any clue about the R35 GTR knows that essentially all you have to do is strap it up to a dyno, bring it to a tuner who knows what they're actually doing, and you can easily squeeze another 50 to 100 horsepower out of that drivetrain literally without doing anything, with just setting up a tune. These cars are incredibly undertuned and kind of detuned, I guess I should say, from factory. So that's obviously what makes these GTRs the basically computer on wheels that we know of, the just amazing tunable machines that are somehow supercars and sleepers in the same sentence. But anyways, that's pretty much just going to be it for me today. I know it was a shorter video. I wanted to get your guys' opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this new Nissan GTR, even though it's not really new, but let me know what you guys think about the 2023 GTR and whether or not this is going to be the very last year that we see the R35 GTR actually in production. Honestly, I think in my own opinion, again, I think that this is going to be the very last year. I hate to see this R35 GTR go. I'm really excited for what Nissan has in store for the next generation of the GTR. But if you made it to the end of today's video, definitely be sure to, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below. And if you've already been subscribed, click that little bell icon. All that stuff is absolutely free. Helps me out a ton as a smaller car channel here on YouTube. And again, if you guys want to see more daily automotive content, definitely be sure to, stay tuned, because I have a bunch of reviews, automotive news, all that sort of stuff coming to the channel. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, click on either of these links right here to watch a similar video from this channel, or click on the little circle link right there to actually subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. I do appreciate all the support, but thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.